What's up, YouTube world? This is Steven again. It is currently 10:43 a.m. on May 31st of 2021, and I would like to welcome you all to my 18th video game review. The Price is Right Decades for the Xbox 360. You're the next contestant. 40 plus pricing games from 4 decades of The Price is Right. Play using your Xbox 360 avatar. Play with up to 4 players. Bonus videos from the TV show. 4 decades of your favorite pricing games. If you don't want any spoilers, leave now. If you're still here, that's your fault. So basically what The Price is Right Decades is you, like I said, you get to use your avatar and you get to guess the certain price of a prize when you get onto Bidder's Row. And if you get it right, you get to go up on stage and play a pricing game. And I think it's cool how they have different pricing games. I think from when they debuted on the Price is Right, you got pricing games like you got Bonkers. I believe you got Bonkers. You got Rat Race. I know you have Plinko. I know for a fact you have Plinko. Plinko is my favorite game. I love Plinko. And you pretty much, and if you win the pricing game or lose the pricing game, you get to still go into the Showcase Showdown, which is the big wheel, and spin the big wheel, and to have a chance to move on to the showcase. And the cool thing is, if you win your showcase, you also unlock a bonus clip that you can watch from one of the past decades or one of the past episodes, like a memorable moment kind of thing on the Price is Right. And I think that's really cool if you get to win the showcase. And basically it's a lot like the actual show, and the actual show comes on in about 15 minutes, so I can't wait to watch that. And it's a really cool game overall. It's a lot like The Price is Right in the sense that in the sense of the process, you get onto Bidder's Row. If you win on Bidder's Row or get closest to the actual retail price of the item that's being given away without going over, you go up on stage and play a pricing game. If you win or even lose your pricing game, you get to go into the Showcase Showdown and spin the big wheel. And if you get the highest number without going over $1 on the big wheel, you get to go into the showcase. And if you win your showcase, you win the episode, and you win the bonus clip in the game. So it's a lot like the actual show. The only downside I have about this game is, since it's Price is Right Decades, you need to think about what the price was for the certain item you're bidding on, what it was in that decade. So it's not exactly like if you're bidding on like an antique table. Those things go for about maybe $1,000 or $2,000 today. Back then it would probably go for about $100 or $200. So you gotta think about how it was, like the price of the item that you're bidding on was in that decade. So if it's like the 2000s, it'd be closer to around, this time. But if it was in like the 1970s when the show debuted, I believe it debuted in either 72 or 73, you gotta think about how that price was back then. So I wasn't around in the 70s and 80s. I was born in the early 90s. So yeah, you really need to think about what the price could have possibly been in those decades, like the 70s and 80s and stuff like that, because I know they were a lot lower than they are now. So that's my only downside about that game, and it makes the game really tricky and a little bit confusing because I really gotta think. Maybe that's an upside for people, but it's a downside for me. But either way, it's a great game nonetheless, and I highly suggest you buy it if you have an Xbox 360 or a PS3 if it's on the PS3. But a great game, and I really enjoyed playing it. So on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the highest, The Price is Right Decades is getting a 4.5 for me. So today is Memorial Day. I'm obviously off, but I always want everyone to remember the fallen on this day. And yeah, remember the fallen. And that is my video game review for today. The Price is Right Decades for the Xbox 360. If you liked what you saw in this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and comment below. And I will see you guys next time with another video. This is Steven signing out.